Instead of having the stalker removed, he took the stalker's side. He then informed me that it is his opinion that she was not a stalker. I am a single woman, and I am in fear of my life, yet security failed for me.
And so this is a clip of white women doing white things. This what these Karens do, man. Pearl has turned full-on Karen. This was a little while ago, too, but it was on a woman. She kicked off the show, and then she got a black concierge fired because he was talking to the woman after the kickoff happened, and she went and wrote an email to the hotel. I was in fear of my life. It's what y'all do that get a lot of young black men shot in the face. You know what I'm saying? Y'all young black men and women get shot in the face after y'all do stuff like this. But I got to say this. This young black woman, as I looked up the situation where she got kicked off the show, she is about as ratchet as they come to. Oshay Duke Jackson did the video of the young black woman explaining how this whole thing went down with the Karen clip of just pearly things. But one thing I think he forgot was the clip of how she got kicked off the show. I'm going to play both of them for you.
Pearl, stop saying, Esther, you need to listen.
Actually, it's quite disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
Stop doing that.
Everything's disrespectful these days.
But it is.
It's disrespectful.
Jesus Christ.
It's disrespectful to overtalk a host on someone else's
if I'm
show.
like, Pearl, I'm talking. You need to listen.
Esther, because you talk.
But Pearl, I'm talking. It's my time to talk. It's my time to talk. How does that feel?
You talk the whole Esther.
How does that feel?
Esther, okay.
Pearl, but this is my turn. It's my turn to speak.
Okay, I'm gonna give you no time. I'm gonna give you no time. I'm gonna give you no time. All right, your turn. Go. Your turn. Okay, then get.
Stop.
Esther, go. Esther.
Maybe we didn't all survive.
Yeah, maybe we didn't.
Then get out. Okay. Then get out. I'm so tired. Esther, then get out. Then Esther, I don't care. Esther.
I'm not gonna get out.
Esther. Because you were being rude. Esther, go. Get out. Get the Esther, get out. Esther, get out. Get out of my apartment. Get out. Get out. No, get out. Get out.
I'm not gonna do that. Anywho,
Esther, no, your mic is muted. Get out of my apartment. Get out. Get out. You're gonna be disrespectful the whole show. Get out.
No.
Yeah, I'll call security. I'll literally call security.
That's very rude.
No, can you call security? No, because you are being rude. Because you are over talking me. Call security. Get her out.
And so she took a little while to leave. She was refusing and sitting there being a brat, not wanting to leave the apartment. And I guess Pearl had to call security. And after a while, she finally got up and left after this whole ridiculous exchange that happened here. But we're going to get to the Karen-ness of Pearl, but I just want you to see how this is all unfolded. Now let's listen to the young lady explain how this went down through her eyes.
Obviously, we spoke about Pearl kicking me out of her podcast, wanting to be the power queen. So I now go downstairs. I go to the reception area. I meet her concierge. He asked me what it is, because obviously you can see that I'm a bit rattled. And he asked me what's going on? Are you okay? I explained everything to him. He comprehended the situation, and he was quite annoyed for me. Whoa, how can someone invite you to a podcast to kick you out? And he actually said a lot of people have come out feeling that way. So this is not the first time he's seen it, because obviously he works there. So, anyways, obviously I'm not feeling the best. I'm emotional, and I was meant to be driving home. I was like, I can't drive right now. And I asked, is it okay if I just stay in the lobby for a bit? And he was like, oh yeah, of course. Because he didn't want me driving in that state as well, because I'm annoyed.
Have you ever told somebody, don't drive because you too mad right now? I mean, I've never told somebody that. I've never been told that. We all heard don't drive because you're drunk. We ain't really too much heard don't drive because you're mad. It sounds like she didn't want to leave, much like she didn't want to leave the set. I'm just saying. And it sounds like my man was cool with it because, I mean, she's a pretty young girl and, it's actually genius. He probably cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? Chicks go there, argue, and come on out, probably except for the big ones. They come down there going up, what she said, what to you? Yeah, that's crazy. Write your number down. We going to talk about it. Yeah, just...
I'm very relaxing now. Before then, when I was chatting with the concierge, he let me charge my phone, innit? So I then realised I left my charger there. So obviously I blocked Pearl in it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go and pick up my charger. And this was like a couple of days after. Do you know what? I have to give context to this because a lot of people, they see it as I just showed up to Pearl's house, right? Pearl records in their apartment, which I don't understand why you would do that. And the building she lives in, it's not a conventional block of flats. It's a flat that has a concierge, a reception. That area is a public area. For you to go to the private area where people live, you need a code. So me going to pick up my charger in the public area, what's wrong with that?
Yeah,
Do you know, it's a reception. Yeah. It's open to the public. Like anyone can come there. So it was just like, that was the context of it. Me and the concierge just talking, just like a little quick chat, just being professional. And Pearl comes downstairs now. She's like, oh, Esther, what are you doing here? I'm like, oh, I'm just speaking to the concierge because at this point, that's all we're doing for me to then leave. And then she was like, are you stalking me?
Oh.
I was like, what? You know? So obviously, she says, are you stalking me? I'm like, no, I'm not stalking you. I'm just talking to the security. And the security was like, oh yeah, she's with me. Don't worry, you're calm. Like, everything's safe. You're good.
Twice she asked her, why are you here? And neither time did she say, I'm here to get my charger. Like, that was weird to me. You know what I'm saying? And then, I'm going to be honest, I would have some questions if I kicked you out and you didn't want to leave. And then you sat in the lobby and didn't want to leave because you were angry. And then 3 days later, you show back up. Like, what you know what I'm saying? Leads me to think you and the concierge it probably is hooking up. But furthermore, yeah, I would probably have a question or two for you. Like, why are you still back here? Over a charger, you probably could have just bought another one.
She goes upstairs now, calls down with the security, and she's like, oh, Esther shouldn't be here. Why is she here? He's confused because he's like, wait, why? There's not been any complaints made about Esther. You've not said anything about Esther. So he's like, oh, no, she's fine. Like, she's just with me. Like, basically not even is confused. Like, why is this girl wanting me to kick her out? But as soon as she starts talking like that, I was like, listen, I'm going to leave because I don't want to get you in trouble. So I leave now. And that was it. The next day, I've now seen a video on her YouTube saying, crazy lady is stalking me.
Oh my God.
So she starts this whole story talking about how she was scared and she's frazzled. And now I need to play the video.
Okay. I read a strongly worded email.
Of course
I'm just going to read you a little excerpt from it. But I cannot have my concierge being friends with the crazy lady. Like, you need to do that on your own time. You're working.
Boy, these Karens got some nerve. Why would you think that just because I'm at work, you got the ability to tell me who I can and can't be friends with? Where did that... I mean, his job as a concierge is to suggest and arrange places that people can go in and around the city that they can have fun and eat and all of that type of stuff and to be friendly while doing so. Just because you don't like them, it don't mean I have to not like them as well. Y'all had a problem in the room. I don't really know what that was about. And while my man is receiving half of the story from this chick, I mean, it could go the other way. You understand what I'm saying? Because as you can see, Pearl is about to give a half story right here as well.
Today, I went downstairs to let my dog out, and I saw Esther, the guest there, the same person who was stalking me. I informed the security guard that she needed to be removed from the building because she was stalking me.
Like I said, I would have had some questions too. I don't think I would have jumped straight to stalker, but she getting to where she about to turn Karen on that stuff.
In what capacity have you ever stalked her? You went on her podcast 3 times out of her invitation, and then you left her podcast. Where has she got this stalking me? You blocked her on socials. Where has she got that you're stalking her?
Instead of having the stalker removed, he took the stalker's side. He then informed me that it is his opinion that she was not a stalker. I am a single woman, and I am in fear of my life. Yet security failed to remove the stalker from the...
And this is where we get to the raggedy, ratchet Karen side of just pearly things that we all have gotten to know. Why would you, as a white woman, turn into a Karen? And it's been so many situations throughout history where a white woman will be offended by the smallest thing and say, I fear for my life. And now black men and black women end up shot, maimed, lynched, hung, and every other thing just because it's just natural in your blood to speak like this about black folk. And then we end up dead over the situation for nothing.
She said she's a single woman and in fear of her life. But then she has issues that women in the park, walking in the dark.
Did she say that to you? That you were me tooing
I was me tooing men because I said that men who an ability to harass or stalk or attack women. You know, we have laws to protect them in the UK and the US. But she's saying that I was Me Too men. She's now saying she's a single woman in fear. What does she say about men? I wonder.
After this happened, she done her little video. I now contact the concierge just to see how he is, if he's okay. And obviously he tells me he's been fired.
You contacted him, but he fired, so you called his regular phone. So yeah, the concierge was smashing no girl. But unfortunately, my man then got fired after just pearly things, then turned into a Karen for him doing his job, being friendly to people, because he was friendly to someone that she didn't like. And isn't this the same stance that she had about Nick Fuentes, where she's like, oh, I can talk to whoever I want to talk to. I can have on my platform whoever I want to have on my platform. Just saying. If you're able to talk to people like Nick Fuentes who don't like black folks, then he should be able to talk to folks who don't like you. Just saying.
Jesus Christ.
That's actually so sad. So Pearl got a man to come out of his job because of her emotional behaviour that was unwarranted and delusional.
I think the crazy thing is, yeah, she says, oh, women, we are the problem for men, modern women, they are always making up stories to basically put down men, right? And that's exactly what she's done.
No, making up stories is what you both did, because when I watched this clip of her explaining how this whole thing went down, I thought she was right until I was like, let me go watch how she got put off the show. And then I was like, y'all both ratchet. You both spent the story in your own little ways to make people sympathetic to what you were saying. And to keep it a buck, we all do this. Whenever you get in an argument with somebody and then you go tell the story of how it all went down, you probably gonna put a little extra on it to sway people's opinion in your favor. It ain't right, but we all do it sometimes though. It's just the only thing about the way Pearl does this and Karens around the world do this is that when they do it, they make it life-threatening to us as black folk.
And you have to actually talk about race in this, because it really, to me, is giving modern day Emmett Till. When a white woman can make up any story, use her emotions, because let's be real, if she didn't talk about she feels scared, it was not going to be taken seriously. So she used her emotion to make someone lose something, make a black man lose their job.
And so there you have it. Pearl being a Karen, making a black man lose his job. Black woman being ratchet, getting put out on the set. Everybody was wrong. And when then face the camera on us, because we all be telling the slanted story sometimes when we retell how stuff happened. We all need to stop it, okay? But this Karen business, Pearl, you need to cut this out, man, because this is how people die. Stop doing that distressed white woman call, because this is what keep making us look at you sideways. But this your boy P. Camp, man. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.